Happy summer. I'm Carrie Piper, and if you're like me, you might be already planning next semester or next year. When I opened up my Canvas page, I have 10 courses for next year, 6 of which are all first semester courses. Now, I don't know about you, but that's a lot. So, first thing I do is over on our district site, and yours might be similar, there's a cross-listing option. So our district has it pretty easy. They even make a crossed list file, so be sure to do that. And create that cross list file. And when you open it up, you'll see, let me expand this. You'll see that here are those 6 first semester courses that I want to combine. You'll notice that although they're all Earth Environmental Science, some of them are what we call academic or regular classes, other ones are honors. So you might be asking why I would want to combine both those academic and honors classes when I need to differentiate them for those students. Reason being is most of the stuff, because the students are going to be in the same class at the same time, they're going to be paced similarly. Pretty much the same. Some of my assignments might be a little bit different, but I can still, even when I combine those courses, I can still assign my academic students one version, my honor students another version. So that's why I'll combine them. The other reason is if I did not combine them, I wouldn't be able to have the students that are all sitting next to each other be able to share work, evaluate other people's work, that peer evaluation that I like to do with those classes. Plus, it saves me from having to copy and paste everything within those courses for each day as we're going along. So let's get to it. So next thing I want to do, back on Canvas's site, I'm going to hit that help button and cross list these PowerSchool courses. So, bum, bum, bum. All right, so I'm signed in, which is good. I don't need to watch their video. Student privacy, yes, I will be good. Course discussions, yeah, I know that. So that's basically saying that if you're combining all of these students and you combine a discussion, kids in those different sections will still be able to see that unless you limit it, which I won't need to do it right now. So I teach at Apex High School. Yes, I understand. Yes, I understand. Next. So here's where we take a look at that file we made. I'm going to make this version of the course my parent, and then one by one you got to paste in the rest of those. So this is a lot easier than looking them up, which we had to do in previous semesters. So there's that first period academic, second period academic, third period honors, and once you're through with that, you're going to hit submit. It says within 2 business days. Usually they're a lot quicker on that, but I'm going to pause this so you don't have to wait. So within literally 3 minutes, I just got an email confirmation that they received my request. So let's refresh Canvas, and you can see that it just dropped down those published courses by a lot. So here is my one remaining first semester prep that I need to worry about. Technically 2 preps, but we talked about that. So what I'm going to do is make this even easier on myself and import my course from last year. So if I copy a Canvas course, gotta select it. So from the 21-22 school year, we have this one. I want all content, and yeah, I will be adjusting the due dates, but it doesn't consider weekends, which is really annoying, so I'm just going to import it. So here we go. Bum, bum, bum. All right, so that took a couple minutes, But you can see that that course copy is now complete. So if we take a look back at the home page, nothing's different. Thing is that you need to set this home page. So choose this current home page. And instead of our county's default page, which is kind of boring, I'm going to change that to how I format it for my AOIT Earth Environmental Science course. So here we go. That's all there. Now I will need to edit this and change that up for our first unit. And I do this every unit just so students are aware of what's going on. And I have just a direct link to the module that we're currently on. So I'm going to delete this one, insert image, course image, and because that whole course transferred over, it should be here. Now our county has a lot of stock ones, so I got to scroll all the way to the bottom, load even more to get to my stuff. And here we go. So here is that Earth Environmental. Oops, not that one. I want my introduction. And let's delete off this other one. Okay, seems to have frozen. All right, so with a reload, here we have that image. So what I'm going to do is, after I click on it, I'm going to hit Insert Link, Course Link, and I want to link it directly to that first module. So again, because I imported that whole course, here is our first module, so our intro unit. And then I'm going to make sure that I click Save. So let me hit save right there. And here we go. So here's this page. I'll just make sure it works. So when I click on that intro, it'll jump straight to that first intro unit. I'm going to hide the rest of these because I don't need kids knowing what we're doing the whole semester quite yet. They can still get to them with other links, which I have available on my agendas. But let's just hide it so they can't move ahead and turn in extra stuff. And there we go. So I will need to go into each of these, and edit the dates on these just so that we move from one semester to the next, but I can do that later. So again, choose that home page, make sure that we actually change it. So I want it to be this AOIT page is going to be used as my front page. I don't want anybody to see that boring one. And we can publish. So kids will be able to see that. They will be able to see our agenda for the whole year. So you'll notice that this automatically updated because I didn't change the link that this awesome table is feeding off of. So if we come back to the top, we will also be able to see that because I didn't change these links and only edited the files that they link to, that we have our syllabus for next semester as well. And so that's all done. Same deal with the form that students are going to fill out with the parent guardian info form. That's going to link directly to where they need to go. So I hope that helps you ease your way into Canvas if you haven't used it already, and help transition from one semester to the next. But have a great summer.